Hello everyone, welcome to Hoops Madness. Here our area high school girls have entered the second half of their season, which means teams will be trying to solidify where they stand in their districts. In District 1-3A, we have top-ranked Canadian who took on Childress tonight, and Tulia and Highland Park faced off for sole possession of second place.
And in Class 6A, Tascosa Lady Rebels went head-to-head with Friendship on the road for first place in the district. The Rebels trying to pick up their second win against the Tigers. Let's get to their highlights. We're going to pick it up here. Tascosa taking on Friendship, number 16. And the Tigers were on the fast break as Freddie Hall makes the easy layup, but the Tigers are down. Later, their defense isn't out because right after that, it's Isaac Rodriguez making the layup. And this one went to overtime, and Tascosa did score, but our sister station in Lubbock decided not to send us any Tascosa highlights. Would have been a great game.
Well, let's take you now to 21-ranked Amarillo taking on the Caprock Longhorn. Second quarter, Sandy's leading, and Nathan Betts drives the baseline and gets the switch hand layup. Now, Brennick Hill from the Sandys going to drain the three from the top of the key. Sandys moving the ball. Adam Rivera in the paint, and he's going to slam it home as usual. Amarillo High picks up the big win, 62-41.
Dumas taking on Randall down at Randall. Opening possession for the Demons. Nice ball movement, and Josh Terrazas with the three from the wing. Now for Randall, Sam Stormer going to get it and back down his defender. And yeah, he's going to nail that layup. A little later in the first, Michael Mosier fakes the three, then hits Corey Sato, who's by himself under the basket, and that's good as Randall wins this one 53-40.
Let's take you out to Highland Park as they take on the Tulia Hornets. First quarter, Highland Park's Danny Gonzalez drives down the lane, gets the first points on the board. Here comes Tulia. Dre Yarbo gets the loft ball down court and going to finish it off there for two. Now check out this crazy play here. Highland Park loses the ball. Tulia doing everything in their power to save it. They bounce it off Highland Park to try to get the ball back, but no, it's Quentin Reese who picks up the garbage, and he gets the reward. And it would be Tulia who takes the win on Highland Park's home court there, 79-53.
All right, let's head south now for Clarendon taking on Panhandle. This one in Clarendon. Chance Lockhart finds Marshall Johnson down low. Yeah, and he's got that basket. Now, I apologize for this, but we're going to go with number 15 to number 20. Didn't get their roster name, so sorry to those guys out there, but number 20 does get the layup. Now, Caden Lynch, look at this. Nice sky hook from the youngster there. 73-51 Clarendon in this one.
Well, now let's switch it up to our ladies. Back to Friendship taking on the Lady Rebels. This one to remain unbeaten in district. Go to the first half here as Addison Foster knocks down the shot. But Tascosa coming back. It's Moneza Pearson who kisses it off the glass for two. The Lady Rebels, hanging in there. But Friendship would pick up the win, 54-43. They take sole possession in district play.
All right, now Caprock taking on those number one ranked Amarillo High Lady Sandys. We picked up the first quarter. Caprock off one. Sydney Turner forces the turnover, finds Chloe Mayfield, and she's going to take it the distance for the Lady Sandys. Later in the first, Sydney Johnson off the screen, going to drive to the basket, and yeah, she's going to get the bucket and the foul. As Tenner going to come back, she's going to look and dish to Kaki Simpson, who knocks down the three. Amarillo High in this one, 65-42. All right, let's stay with the ladies. This one may be the best game of the night. Lady Demonettes taking on the Lady Raiders and Randall. Fourth quarter, Randall up one, and Lauren Burke wide open from the wing, drains the three. Going to stay in the fourth quarter, about 2 minutes left here. Randall up four. Nieves Carrillo hits the jumper. That pulls the Lady Demonettes, I should say, within two. Now 1 minute remaining in the game. Randall still up two. Hannah Thomas finds Carrillo, who knocks down the three. And folks, that's your game winner as Dumas hangs on to win this one, 40-39.
All right, we'll take you back to Highland Park now. Lady Hornets facing off against Lady Hornets. This one was also close here in the fourth quarter. Tulia's Ramirez textbook here, folks. Puts on the move, gets the fadeaway J for two. Now Highland Park's Taylor Jordan goes coast to coast, and she gets the layup to fall. That would extend Highland Park's lead 57-53 with under a minute to go. Now it's Jordan again. She's going to feed it down low to Addie Peterson, who gets two off the glass and one. And HP getting the win on their home court, 60-53. Now they are second in district. Now let's take you to Clarendon, taking on 5th-ranked Panhandle Pantherettes. Hunter gonna hit the pull-up J for the Pantherettes. Panhandle moving the ball, and it's raining. She's wide open at the top of the key for 3. We just have last names here, folks. Now Chadwick. Oh, looking around, doesn't find it. She's going to get the J herself for Clarendon. And then Alexander going to knock down the layup as Panhandle gets the win 63-17. Well, you guys have been seeing our promos. We want you guys to hashtag MadHoops10 when you're out there at the game. Send us your cool photos. This one was from Cheryl Johnson last Friday from the Clarendon taking on Wellington game. Nice tip-off there. And we have another awesome photo. This is from the West Texas game against Sanford Fritch, also on last Friday.
Are we sure that's not an NBA? Because that's
right?
legit.
That's like a straight pull-up there on the rim. West Texas taking on Sanford Fritch, and that's Dalen Williams with the awesome slam. So again, please send us in your photos, your videos. I'd love to air them right here on Hoops Madness.
But MadHoops10, let us know. Hashtag it.
Well, Dave, we'll have one last look at your forecast right after the break.